Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be piloting a list that went 85% win rate all the way from Platinum to rank 6 Mythic. That's 35 wins and 6 losses in best of 3. And we're going to take it and tweak it up a little bit for best of 1. It's a fun one. It's a classic artist talent enduring Monument to Endurance deck, but it's built on the Lesson Shell. So we get all the benefits of the 2-mana draw 3 that is Accumulate Wisdom, and most importantly, we get to play Gran. Gran is an incredibly cheap discount card for the effect she gives, right? The comparison is to get the discount effect of Artist Talent, you have to invest 5 mana. 2 to play it and 3 more. And then after investing 5 mana, all non-creature spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Gran does the same thing, but for 1 mana. So if you can get a couple lessons in the graveyard, which is not that hard, especially if you discount them or discard them off abandoned attachments, then all of your spells, including all of your 2-drops, now go to 1 mana. So that's a really powerful effect to have in a 1-drop. You can potentially attack and tap her and draw a discard. It could happen. I don't know what's going to happen that much. Maybe we have Duplicate in hand. We kind of suicide bomb her in and play the backup. But yeah, this is going to be an incredibly cheap discount effect to get the engine going. And then, of course, our goal is basically to get Artist Talent and Monument to Endurance down, do a lot of draw discarding, draw some cards, make some treasures, and then eventually drain them out 3 life at a time for every discard. That's kind of the whole game plan here. The only card I'm a little bit suspect on is the Boomerang Basics. I don't immediately see the value, but I guess I'm going to keep it in here to start and see how it goes. We don't have that many things to bounce. You can bounce your own Kurik, you could bounce your own Raw, you can maybe bounce the Monument, replay it, get the same value again. But it's not like we have a lot of like Dimir or Esper Pixie stuff to bounce, including like Storm Chaser's Talent. You can always bounce your opponent's stuff too, but I'm a little bit suspect on this card. My temptation is to cut it down from 3 to 1 and put in some more Firebending lessons, but I'm going to leave it in there to start in case I'm missing something. The only change I really want to make is I've gone ahead and added in 2 Pyroclasms. In the original deck, there was a Iroh's Demonstration and a Fire Magic as well, and I cut those to make space for Pyroclasm for best of 1 because I think you're really going to want this against the Badge Mole things, and we have enough removal otherwise to deal with the rest of the stuff. So yeah, let's run it in ranked Mythic best of 1 standard. I am looking forward to it. This is going to be a bit more of a complex deck to pilot. There are kind of a lot of decisions to make at any given moment. It feels more like a Teamer Loot Cauldron deck. Like, we're going to make some mistakes, and it's okay, but we'll do our best. Like and subscribe, leave comments. Here we go. Into the fray. On the play with a Gran. Looks good. We don't have another lesson to discard. Maybe Gran can help us filter. All right, in Gran we trust. Turn 1 GG, right? Blue-black. I think we're going to discard the Kurik here. Nope. I think we'll discard backup Gran now. Get him, Gran. Shared Roots. On the battlefield tapped, okay. Alright, I think we're discarding the Kurik and keeping the Endurance. Yeah, I think that's pretty good with what we have. We'd love an untapped land here. Nope. We could still... gosh. I guess we can attack, draw, discard. What are they? Pyroclasm could still be useful? I guess they want to go... I don't know what they are actually yet. I think I'm down to drop the basics here anyway. I mean... It's okay. I might keep it. I don't know. Alright, we'll see how this goes. Hopefully we have, like, a combustion technique target. Exile my graveyard. Okay. Well, you got it. Too bad. We'll start over. Boo. Are we taking the Monument to Endurance? I'm not sure that we are. We have no way to facilitate it, right? We have no draw discard action here. Might take the land instead. Boomerang basics, play it and bounce it? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Let's take this guy. That's a good one. No stick at all, okay. Cornucopia, so like Sultai control-ish? They now have double blue open for a counter spell. I guess we'd rather than counter the next monument. I mean, Raw would be huge to resolve. I think I'd rather test them with this. There is stick now. I'm not surprised to see a 3 steps ahead here. Alright. 1 counter down. I'm glad Raw was encountered. Okay, rob me for 4. Play a land. We get to resolve Raw here. I think most of our removal spells only hit creatures. I don't think they can kill this thing so much. I think we might take the draw.
Observe, analyze, iterate.
Holding it'll quench ya. They have so much mana. That seems unlikely to be useful, right? Maybe better than Pyroclasm, I guess. These techniques could kill a dragon still. I think we'll bin these guys. Okay, treasure draw. Survey land. Yeah, that'll give us up to accumulate wisdom, which ain't so bad. Okay. They played 2 lands off of us, I guess. We love an artist's talent at this point. If they have like a cease and desist. Oh my god. No. I guess they only get 1 legendary copy. Still, we don't really have a good way to deal with that. I don't think either of us have a good way to deal with these planeswalkers, maybe? Oh, that's not great. 8th Rise. Alright, that's doppelganger. Okay. Greedy. Alright, there's a creature at least. How are we gonna do this? Accumulate wisdom first, maybe? Gran cheapens it a bit. Okay, I guess. There's stick here for 2.
I can invent my way to victory.
Okay. Do they have a counterspell? Maybe? I think we'll play the... I think we'll do it this way. They got something. They're sitting on something for 2. Yeah, we can pay the 2, though.
Aha! A solution!
Resolve. Auto pay. We'll leave the treasure open.
Well, gotta work with what's available.
Okay. Alright, sitting on a single mana here. Demolition field. I don't know. Yeah, I guess we have a good amount of basics. Big star charts. Can't stop that with it'll quench you. We might find a quench target. I don't know. We'll see. They got a lot of mana off that cornucopia, though. I'm really worried if they have a cease and desist. That's kind of my biggest fear here. Even a dragon would be pretty good. Bounce both endurances. That would set us back quite far. Okay. They have plenty of mana open here. What are they going to strip? The rest of the accumulate wisdoms? Okay.
I can invent my way to victory.
Well, they'll see that it'll quench it in hand. Take the wisdoms? Yeah, take all the accumulate wisdoms. Fair enough.
Observe, analyze.
Okay. Reveal my hand. We don't have anything useful in our hand, though. That's kind of surprising. Okay, sure. What else? I really need artist talent. Probably going to start here regardless.
It's time to embrace the local culture.
Okay,
I thirst for information.
that's a heck of a card. Fast lane can go. We need targets for combustion technique. They're gonna copy all of our shit. They're gonna copy all of our monuments and copy our artist talent. I think we still have to go for it. Damn. We need things to cat. I don't know. We're gonna do it this way. We're gonna take these guys out. Okay. I think we need to start killing them. I think the game's gonna kind of wind down pretty soon if we don't do something big. I think we need to start taking these life cycles.
I am confident this will work.
We can bounce the roll. That might be worth it. I guess we'll just copy it. Maybe we'll wait one more turn here. Okay, hold on, hold on. Hold on. Now we're getting to the part of the game. There's kind of a lot going on here. Okay, I think we end here. So I think they're going to copy the roll again, and maybe we could bounce that roll if we really want to. This is going to be a heck of a doppelganger, though. Counting up that mana. X equals 2. Plenty of mana, no point in trying to quench. Technically, we could draw into a quench. Yeah, that's not worth it. They have 4 mana? Yeah, they can pay for double quench. Okay. Maybe next doppelgang again or something? I don't know. I thought they would copy our, like, monuments. Those have a lot of life gain per turn, I guess. Maybe that's their plan. Okay.
A new world requires new strategies.
I think we need to take pretty much as many chances as we can get here. Okay, we don't really need to go again. We'd just be making treasure at that point. Then we'll wait till our turn. We only have 16 cards left. We need to get them. We need the next monument for sure. Okay, let's start here. Maybe we'll Boomerang Basics a Monument and try to get the -3 damage again. We're running out of cards, though. Yeah, fair enough. It's also a lot of life gain. We could Quench. Do we have any Quenches left? One down there. 2, 3. Nope, we have no counterspells left. Okay, so no point in seeing that through. Resolve all. I don't know if we're going to get there before we run out of cards.
Another genius idea by Raoul Zarek.
Maybe one monument left, but yeah, we can't draw through our whole deck. No, there are no monuments left. So these two have to go the whole distance. So we don't really want to discard that much at this point, honestly. Unless we Boomerang Basics and pick it up and do it again. But we need to be a little bit careful here, I think. As careful as we can be. You may discard a card. We also don't have to discard draw every turn, but we need to get them from 29 to 0 with 8 cornucopias out without decking ourselves, and we have 15 cards left. That's pretty steep to ask. They gain 8 life per turn. And we can only deal 6 per turn. How can we possibly get out of that? What if we could use Rawl to, like, storm Boomerang Basics and bounce all of their... Like, this is a long shot right here. The Otter can put out a little more pressure per turn. I don't know. I think we're going to deck ourselves. I'm not sure we can outcompete 8 cornucopias for damage.
Oh yeah, coming together.
Whoops, probably need to take that trigger. Six per turn. I don't know how we do this. Boomerang Basics could do a lot of damage this turn. Can we cast 4 things? 1, 2, 3, 4. -10. Storm? It's weird, but possible, right? Okay, I mean, I think we have to try that. I think that's our way out of this. Okay, 1. Let's just decline these triggers. Alright, well, that's fine. I don't really care about that one. Well, we'll want 1 discard trigger this turn, right? Thanks, buddy. We actually need to cast these spells right now, because we need to get the storm counters up. And we need to target, so we actually have to do this now. If this is the plan. I don't know that this plan's going to work, but it's at least a plan, you know? Let's decline these triggers. Do we not get another... Oh, shit. Okay.
It's time to embrace the local culture.
We need 1, right? He still has 4 mana left. He could have another counterspell here.
Another genius idea by Ryan.
Let's decline with 10 cards left. And then we're almost at Storm, but we have to cast this to get Storm, I guess. We can't even get rid of all of them.
I've calculated exactly what I need.
Decline. Instant sorceries you cast have Storm. Okay.
Oh yeah, plan's coming together.
9 cards left. Think decline. You may discard a card. We could cast it and do nothing? No. I mean, I don't know how much Storm we have, but we draw 3 cards too. I don't know another way to do this. 8. 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's do it.
I can invent my way to victory.
Bounce Monument again. Replay it, I think. Try to get the 3 life value again this turn. Now we only have 1 monument left. And now we really can't win, right? You only have 5 cards left. Alright, now I think we've actually lost decline here. Because we can replay this. But I don't think we...
I am confident this
No, I don't want to decline. Oh, God. I don't see a way to get there with all this, right? Attack them with Gran. We have to discard and discard. We need a crazy Storm effect, but we don't have a crazy, like... Also, it's mandatory Storm, so if we abandon attachments, we're forced into a huge draw discard. I don't think we win this one. I think that was an interesting solution to try to Storm and bounce the life gain source, but we just don't have enough wiggle room with 5 cards left to get all the way there. Yeah, I mean, do the thing. I'll probably scoop soon. I don't think we can get there with this configuration of cards. I mean, we'll take our single discard this turn, I guess.
Aha! A solution!
Storm 4? Oh my god, that's for each. We can decline every time though, right? We'll just approve the artist talent trigger. And then we'll take our single discard for turn and get our single ping for 3. Decline. Well, yeah, we need like a random lightning strike in here. Even then, it's a long shot to go from 30 to 0. Alright, you can have it. Non-combat damage to an opponent. We don't really have a way to do that either. Alright, I think I'm down to scoop. I just don't know what else to do. That was an interesting game of Magic. An unusual one. But 8 Cornucopia's life game is actually... We could have... Maybe we could have won eventually, but not enough cards in the deck to survive that. Okay, well that was an interesting way to start the video. Let's try again. Allegadom says, I played against the dumb 30 lands Goif deck a few times, and you can just sit and do nothing with all your mana untapped, and then hit them with a 1/1 for 20 turns. Only works when you don't know the deck. Yeah, if you know what's going on, then you can prepare what? A removal, just leave enough mana open for a removal spell. Because all it can do is make it unblockable. They have no counters or anything like that. Kofa-sama. On the play. It looks good. Well, let's not run into a million cornucopias this time. If we can help it. Red. Red plot. Demonic ruckus. Joy. Let's hold open some stuff here for a bit, maybe. As much as we can per turn. Alright. Is there even anything bigger in that deck? I think it's just efficient to do this now. Like, I don't know that we need to use the lesson here. That's a good card. We don't have enough red to do everything we want to do. So this might be chill and hold attachments here. Attachments for blue, plus a firebending lesson. The plot. Alright. Opponents be plotting. Alright. Pyroclasm is very good. If we hit red here, we'll probably want to hold on to... I don't know how good Raw is against red. They probably can attack down Planeswalkers pretty easily, right? Maybe Artist Talent is better. We actually kind of want that for the Slick Shot, don't we? Okay, I think we need red still. That's good to answer the claw if they choose to level it up here. I think we'll keep that, but we're tight on red. To combat. What else you got? Plot another Slick Shot. Feels like one of these lessons goes now. And one Combustion Technique goes to one Slick Shot, and then Pyroclasm goes to the other. Alright, let's see that Slick Shot damage. See if we just lose here. Slick Shot 1. Slick Shot 2. Trying to hold too much stick, my bad. I think you let it go, you give him the draw. See if there's any other pump stuff to come through. I guess now we blow this. And they could still have more. They might still find lethal this turn if they have the fling. It's unfortunate. Let's see what that last card is. Is it fling? Favorite deck in Standard. Great game of Magic. Maybe could have waited a little bit for one more spell. And then Pyroclasmed, but I think we would have lost anyway. That's how the math works out. That's just the stupidest deck in Standard. There's nothing to be done, for the most part. Alright, we'll play again. Gotta love it. Bill in the Hill. Thanks for the comment response. Another great video. You're welcome. Okay. Rastatouille. On the draw. It's okay. Gran. Oops. Gran on 1. Okay. Pretty weird. Yeah, we could combustion technique here. Slow him down a little bit. No stick at all. That's a weird curve, right? Alright, it's a 3-3. If we attack and discard attachments... No, we lose that. Yeah, okay. I guess just down endurance here. We probably can't pull off the Pyroclasm because they make it indestructible. So let's just do this. Okay. Double Pyroclasm works really well if we have the next land, which we don't. If we attack and we discard attachments, Wisdom goes to 1. If we just attachments here, we would need an untapped red. Once we kill the Gran, we lose the discount, though. So if we do this and we hit red, we can do 1 Pyroclasm, but not 2 this turn. I don't know if they're going to block. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Depends how they block here. Feels like treasure might be useful this turn. If we kill the Badger Mole first, we can still do everything else this turn. I think this works. Oh, they're going to protect it. That's interesting. Oh, they're just going to tap, make the Pummeler indestructible. Unless a controller pays mana to the greatest power among creatures you control. So unless we pay 3? Unless we pay 4? Okay. We got it. Let's try this next anyway. Because if we lose Gran, we can't double Pyroclasm. I guess double Pyroclasm really wasn't going to work either way. Because in response, they just... Bounce Tyvar seems good eventually. Maybe not now, though. Let's get this down. Holding open 4 mana for another counterspell. Okay, so we have to assume they're going to counter whatever this first thing we cast is. If we play the Boomerang basics, they're not so thrilled about that, I think. We want to resolve this, but then they'll just counter, right? So let's start with this, I think. And see if they want to blow a counterspell on that. They do? 2 mana open. Kind of have to be careful not to die here. Land, make everything +4/+4. That's a lot of damage. I guess we could block with Gran. Think this works? Tap another untapped creature you control. Okay, that actually works out fantastic. Wonderful. Good. All right. Yeah, you can keep that. We'll keep our Gran around. Yeah, we can discard this guy. All right, I think we got the game now. I think we can even get in with Gran. I think we're out of Monument to Endurance options, though. Is there any left? Just 3 life on one of them? Yeah, that's okay. Alright, put us down to 9, and now we just double Endurance, and then that's game. That was a much better game than the first two. It's from our side. First two were rough. That was a nicer game. To be fair, they didn't really do anything. We didn't have to face any Rubberoid. They didn't really have an explosive start. We did a whole lot, and they just didn't do it a whole lot. Okay. Midnight V says they really need to fix Mardu period to where it's a color combination that works instead of it always being more useful to blue or any other color ever. Jesus, this is terrible with multiple R's. It's Leshrac. Ah, shit. What do we do with... He was a... What was his deck yesterday? We played him for like an hour straight. I feel like he was an Azorius control deck, maybe? Opponent goes first. Sure. I don't remember if it was Azorius Control or Flyers. I think it was Azorius Control. Well, buckle in. I don't remember if he played Ultima or not. Turn 2 Consult, okay. Backup Granny can go, unless we just want to get the basics down there. That's fair, too. I don't know how useful that's going to be against them. I really don't remember what he played. Probably a good one to resolve. We're definitely kind of sad if they counter Gran. But we got bigger impact stuff coming. I don't think it's the end of the world. If they spend their 3-drop countering our 1-drop Gran, it's a great card, but we can always level up talent if we really want the discount. Especially if they hold up in counter magic here. Pretty easy to not cast a whole lot. Yeah, we could just go for this. It's okay. I think that's the end of the world. Well, I guess we could burn and accumulate wisdom here. Just to keep the cards coming. That one's not so useful. We kind of got to keep filtering for cards. Countering their stuff would be useful here. I think we'll try this. I mean, if they go for a big draw, it's not that bad. I guess this also doesn't get through no more lines. Yeah, let's not go for anything big yet. This does not seem so useful to me, I don't think. Except for bouncing Kuriks over and over. I guess we can cast Kurik through no more lines. This is a weird keep, but it could be useful. So if they go for start charts, we can counter it. Otherwise, we can hold the counter to just draw a discard there. I think you let that one go. You know what? We could have gone for it with It'll Quench, because they wouldn't have had mana to double Demoralize with Demolition Field out. It's probably a missed opportunity there. Okay. So between Kurik and Ral, I guess we'd rather them counter the Ral, because we have a good plan with the Kurik bounce. Let's start with this. Yeah, we should have gone for it last turn, though. Alright, so we can't quench that. So they get the Raw. But we don't want to throw away Kurik into No More Lies. So we'll wait another turn here. Turn target instant or sorcery of graveyard or exile with flashback to your hand. Add a red. Okay. I think we also hold Accumulate Wisdom. Alright, so there's our first monument. I want to try to get to a place where we can resolve something. That was the next monument. Take that too. They can Demolition Field if they want here. That's a good reason to try to force them to do something here. Then they can't Demolition Field. If we go Kurik and they go 3 mana counter, we can't get through it. We also don't have enough to pay for Normalize. I guess we gotta wait again. Monument Endurance does get... We have to resolve Monument Endurance. We have to. We could play out another and level up another, I guess. But we will eventually mill ourselves out too, so this is a bit tricky. Some very cheap spells. 1, 2, 3 steps ahead done. A long reverse pull. Shock. Are they Jeskai Revelation? Oh, they are Jeskai Revelation. I forgot about that. But we have the Quenchios. It's not... It's good a turn as any to try some of this stuff out. We need Monument to resolve, otherwise we lose. Let's start here. See if we can get anything out of them. We actually want to decline. Because we like our hand here. Two mana open for Quench. Okay. Let that go. Try to get some monuments down and hope they don't have Ultima. I mean, that's what's going to kill us. I don't remember if they run it. I mean, they probably run it, right? But there's only so much you can do. We could Boomerang Basics and try to protect it. uh... 30 cards left. We got to turn the corner at some point. Maybe not yet. It's close. We got to turn it at some point. It's a really good card. I don't think we play that out into Ultima, though. This does get under no more lives, so I'm down to drop it here. I think we'll hold that last monument in hand. It's a good one. They're good cards. Take the draw. Down to 10. It's not bad.
Fine. Just have to shock the answers out of you. I hope you've got Bob.
Okay, I think we sit here. Sit on this. In response to Ultima, we can Wisdom. Okay, that's fine. And drain him from 10 to 4. And try to hope the last monument can get there. Maybe now it's just get Revelation time. Just get Revelation. Bounce one of these guys. They do gain a whole bunch of life. Alright, I mean, it feels like we got him here. We could convert this into a treasure, I guess. Or save it to cast. I mean, I think we got him now. That's a lot of damage right there.
I am confident this will work.
$18 cards left. Let's just decline for a second.
I've calculated exactly what I need.
Yeah. Okay. Good enough. Good enough. Yeah, an interesting day. First one, I don't know if we could have won. Maybe we played the second one with versus red bad. Maybe we should have waited for one last pump spell. Yeah, if they don't cast anything, you're also screwed. I don't think you're going to win that one either way. You could maybe try to hope for one more, and then kill that, and then left over with the 2/2. Then your Power Closet. We might have lost anyway. I think we won the third and fourth ones. Third one opponent kind of did nothing, but I think we played around the counterspell pretty well if we understood that's the version they were running. And then fourth one was good. Good enough. This deck is cool. There's a lot to think about. I definitely didn't pilot it perfectly, like I said. But it is very cool. It's cool to see a deck 85% win rates, right? From Plat to Mythic over probably like an 8 or 10 hour period is a very impressive record. So it's a cool one. And I even think in best of one, it's good too. I don't know about the basics. As you saw, you know, what did we hoped to bounce a Kuruk and then we gave up on that plan. We never really bounced an Endurance. We randomly bounced a Gran. I forget why, just to take advantage of the lesson. But I don't know about all the copies of basics in best of one. I still might be tempted to cut it for some lessons. At least gives you something to do against control though, you know, so maybe it's not that bad. Yeah, I like it. It's a fun one. If you enjoyed today's video, you can like and subscribe and leave a comment. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.